boy Hezeleo about to get it in with these new Trill Stories, original Gangsters and Hustlers, man. PA edition. And kicking this thing off, man, we got the homie PA Black in the building, man. How you feeling?
Shit, cuz I'm blessed, my nigga. You know, day by day, nigga, you did. Trying to hang in there, man. Do what I supposed to do and how I supposed to do it. You know, staying out of niggas' way, staying out of bitches' way. You know, keeping it trill. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Yeah. I appreciate your time. You know what I'm saying? Carving out some time in your business schedule to come fool with us, but I really appreciate it, and we're gonna get off into it whenever you're ready.
Shit, nigga, let's do it. Shit.
Okay, so you from the Golden Triangle area?
Most definitely, man.
So like Groves or Needland?
Yeah, nah, man. I'm from the heart of PA, man. Right there, man. I'm from the heart of this bitch, my nigga. Yeah, I'm right there. You know what pimp them say? I'm about to hit Guffway just past Troy's. Yeah, I'm right there. 18 in Charleston, man. For real, for real.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So, when you was growing up, did you have a two-parent household, or how did that look for you?
Shit, you know, my mom and my daddy, they was there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a granny baby, you did? Yeah, my grandmother and my grandpa raised the nigga, you know. But, you know, my mom and my daddy, they dipped in and dipped out. They did what they had to do from time to time. You know how life is, you know. I ain't bashing them.
So they was, like, busy working, or if you could get off into that, like, they were busy doing what?
Well, you know, it was work involved along with other things, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, family shit, cuz, you know, just, you know how that shit is, cuz, you know. We together, then we separate. We together, then we separate. You know what I'm saying? That shit, you know, that shit got old. You know what I'm saying? When it got up there, you know what I'm saying? Like 13, 14 years old, like a nigga decided to like, man, nigga gonna pretty much, you know, a nigga got tired of running pillar to post, staying here, staying there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck it. If a nigga gonna do it like that, nigga might well just get out there and do it how he do it, you know what I'm saying?
So, what age would you say that you jumped off the porch?
Shit, man, I was out there at early age, probably about 12, 13, sneaking and geeking, you dig? You know, hanging with different niggas, doing different shit. I was still in school around that time, you know what I'm saying? I played football, basketball. Nigga, I was in the church choir. Shout out to Shiloh Baptist Church. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. You know, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you know what I'm saying? The nigga grew up, you know what I'm saying? Nigga grew up like a PA nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my grandmother and them instead of, you know what I'm saying? They embedded that God life in us, you know, but, you know, a nigga had to groove and move on his own and learn, you know, different shit, you know what I'm saying? Experiences, you know what I'm saying? They had to experience shit on his own, you know?
I get it. I get it. So, you being able to play sports in school, so that means that you had passing grades, or did you have excellent grades? What would you say?
Shit, I had passing grades, but shit, it was barely there, you know what I'm saying?
Barely?
Yeah, but I passed, you know what I'm saying? My last little encounter with the school situation, though, my nigga, I fuck around, I fail science, my nigga. I never forget, nigga, I'm at TJ. And, I got old bullshit ass science teacher, bitch failed me by a couple of points, my nigga. Knowing that we had an important game coming up, you know what I'm saying? And, shit. I fucked around, and after it happened, you know what I'm saying? When I seen she wasn't gonna let me play no football, my nigga, shit. I fucked around and took it out on the motherfucking white boy that ain't had shit to do with nothing, you know what I'm saying? Dry took off on him and shit, you know, just on some bullshit, and So y'all God don't like ugly. He ain't too fond of cute. You dig? I took off on him. You know what I'm saying? And when the laws came, I took out running and all that old shit. And it was the nigga uncle who caught me. Yeah, that kind of shit.
Uncle was a cop?
Yeah, that nigga uncle was a cop. Yeah.
Yeah,
that nigga uncle was a cop, you know what I'm saying? And you know,
you landed in the arms of the angel.
That was my ass shit, cuz, for real. But you know, that was just a game bite me in my ass for doing something I ain't had no business doing, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. Did you have them hoes at school? Or you wish you had them hoes?
Yeah, I wish I had them hoes, my nigga. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted, you know what I'm saying? I dibbed and dabbed, you know, I had, you know, but, yeah, nigga, I mean, I had a little name for myself, but I wasn't like no, you know what I'm saying, no major ass nigga, no shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You know, I fuck with this and I fuck with that one, you know what I'm saying, from time to time, but, yeah, man. I had me a few baddies back then. You know,
graduated or what?
I got stupid GED. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Yeah, I got my GED. I got my GED when I was on lock though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what grade you dropped out in?
Shit, 9th grade.
9th?
9th grade, you know. That's when
like Hezeleo.
Yeah, that's when everything shit, nigga. That's a nigga hit the penitentiary. I left. I shot out. Let me see. I went to TYC in 9-4.
Hold on. Damn, man.
Yeah.
You been reading my questions? Go, man. So let me ask you this. We gonna get into all that. But
yeah.
So the area in PA, you know, the streets and whatnot, was it any gangs in PA?
Yeah, we had a few little gangs, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no shoot 'em up, bang bang shit, nigga. We wasn't on no California shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, you had us, which was 5 Deuce, you know what I'm saying? You had them 4 Trey niggas, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie Big Block, you know what I'm saying? You had my kin folk, Steve Freeman, R.I.P. Cub was 6-0, you know what I'm saying? You know, you had shooting them. You know what I'm saying? You know, shooting Joe Bad and them, you know, shoot 30s. Joe Bad and them niggas 60s. You know what I'm saying? Then you go to the red team, because that's all the blue team I'm screaming right there. But you go to the red team, you had, you know what I'm saying, my partner Big Chuck them. You know, all them niggas were bloody. Folk Trey, them niggas Cornelius Green and all them niggas. Shit, you know, you had the little Mexican, what that is, what the motherfucker called, Nico Power and all that, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, nigga came up in the gang area though, Debonair Dogs.
Yeah. That was like,
Q Dogs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it went.
Let me ask you this: how did you get in the gang? Like, how did you get approached? Did you get initiated?
Ah, shit. You know, my big brother, man, my big brother Joe Jr. You know what I'm saying? Free the homie. You know, and you know, cuz he was back and forth. He was back and forth. You know what I'm saying? On lock, boys' homes and shit. You know, and he brought it to the town. You know what I'm saying? He brought 5 Deuce to the town. You know what I'm saying? And shit, him and the homie, my big homie Frank Baker, you know, Yellow Boy, Marvin Morris, Keenan, Dancy, you know, all of us, you know, we all was a clique anyway, so shit, cuz was like, nigga, we gonna put this Deuce down, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm living on 13th Street at the time behind my partner Steve Angel and them, you know what I'm saying? On 12th, they on 12th and 5th Ave, we on 13th and 5th Ave. But you know, we got my partner Brad and them right there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, my brother and them, they deep east. You know what I'm saying? They it's 5200 Williams right there, you know what I'm saying? Long's Apartments, you dig? So cuz them putting it down right there, you know, but I'm still going to school with my homies, you know what I'm saying? Teddy, Brad, my little cousin Kevin, Chain, all of us, Dane Lou, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm putting it down right there on 5th Avenue and 12th Street, you know what I'm saying? But it was just all a little unit, you did. But
Right.
yeah, you know,
So
it wasn't no like no he'll take this gun nigga and go. You know what I mean? Nah, it wasn't no shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It was
what
just
about a jump in? Did you get jumped in?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had to look at Big Bro, you know what I'm saying? I had to look at my nigga Yella. I had to look at Frank from time to time, you know, but it wasn't no my nigga Big Wood R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? That's really who the one that really just was like, nigga, fuck that nigga. We gon' Wood was on some aggressive shit back then with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I was pretty much I ain't gonna say I was the baby of the crew, but I was because them niggas was in the mix before me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right.
you know,
Okay.
yeah, we
So
did.
in earlier rap lyrics, you hear about the crack epidemic in a place in PA called Short, Texas. You ever heard anything about Short, Texas?
Oh yeah, man. That's where it's
Tell
at,
us
man.
about Short, Texas, man.
Short Texas, my nigga, shit. What you want to hear about lanes? You want to hear about uh what it was, Alphas? What that old nigga name was right there? Freeman's, yeah, Freeman's right there, yeah.
So for somebody who don't even know what Short Texas is, describe it for them. Like what it look like when they pull up, what do they see? What do they see?
Man, shit, you pull up on Short Texas back in the Gap back then. Man, that hoe gonna be bumper to bumper on both sides. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have niggas, bitches, everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be doing their thing. Everybody gonna have sex. They gonna have tools. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have knives. You know what I'm saying? They gonna it's going down. Then you go further down. You go further down Short Texas. Well, not Short Texas exactly, but 7th Street. You know what I'm saying? You have my ain't in them spot, Miss Emma's. You know what I'm saying? See a lot of niggas don't even know that's my people. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Smitty and Emma. You know what I'm saying? That's my people. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't really just want to do no name dropping, but you know, it was a lot of big niggas at that time that used to dip and dab up, and I used to look up to. You know what I'm saying? Them boys and them big Rivers, Candy Rivers, and you know what I'm saying? Big Lax and old schools, and you know.
What's the crazy time or crazy story that you might know about Short, Texas?
Man, man, I never forget, man. Me and my nigga Audrey was together. You know, black ass Audrey, Kent.
Yeah.
Man, that's my baby, cuz that's my big homie. But nigga, we on a mission. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, cuz broke, I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? And you know, back then they used to call my nigga the Wax King.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I'm telling homie like, man, we gotta go make something happen, my nigga. We trying to go fuck with K Paso. You know what I'm saying? I know you remember K Paso, you know what I'm saying? When K Paso was right there in the alley. Off Liberty right there, yeah. So I'm like, man, nigga trying to go get some smoke from K Paso. So shit, cuz whipped up a batch of that, yeah. And shit. Yeah, nigga, we sat out there, you know what I'm saying? We got it in, me, Audrey, my nigga Smokey Joe, you know what I'm saying? Frida homie, you know what I'm saying? And shit, cuz we went out there and took them chances, you know what I'm saying? Got us a little meal out the deal, you know what I'm saying? When I say a meal, meaning shit, we made enough to go get us something to smoke and something to eat, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And,
y'all niggas hustling for leave.
you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, cuz, you know, niggas was on that type of shit, you know, and wasn't doing no tripping about getting active if a nigga was just fucked up about the situation, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Yeah.
So, coming from PA, Short, Texas, that whole era, the word trill, where did you first hear that from? And what did it mean to you?
Shit. I was on the car wash one time, and I don't know where this nigga at to this day, man. But I used to hear that nigga Spoon God say that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? I used to hear that nigga. I'm like, nigga, this nigga always screaming Trill. Nigga was up there at the car wash, my nigga. I'll never forget that. I used to hear that nigga say that shit all the time. Trill this, Trill that. Ooh.
For real.
Then you had a few bros, you know what I'm saying? That was, you know, they was like, I guess you could say, what? PA finest or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Top 5 or 10, you know, they used to scream it, you know what I'm saying? And but I'm like, Trill, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Trill. You know, I'm like, and all of a sudden, I asked, who asked? I want to say I asked my nigga Thad, nigga, what the fuck? What Trill mean? That nigga say too real, cuz. That nigga said too real. That nigga said too real. Yeah. And I bring homie name up because I just seen cuz at work the other day. I pulled into the spot. I see him and shit. Shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with him. He was happy to see me like I was happy to see him. You know what I mean?
You know, he got to be on here one day. So, being out of PA, man, in the earlier times, did y'all have a music scene like artists trying to break out, you know what I mean, in rap or whatever it may have been, R&B, rap or whatever it was?
Well, you know, of course you had, you know what I'm saying, you had the homies, man. You know what I'm saying? I call them homies, but I ain't ever just grooved and moved with them niggas like that. But you know, you had pimping them, you know what I'm saying? You had like I say, you had pimping them, UGK. You had what my nigga Lil Dan and all them niggas, them niggas called Gangster players. Yeah, you had them kind of niggas. You had Cleedog, what they call him Snake now, but you know Cleedog was doing a little rapping and you know what I'm saying, dancing and shit, all that shit back then too. You know.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. But, you know, that's pretty much, you know what I'm saying, that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying?
You ever did any rapping?
Hell no, nigga. Yeah, I think I can't write a rhyme to save my motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying?
So, Pimp C and Bun B, hold off the veterans, legends, put us on the map. What you think Pimp C and Bun B UGK means to Port Arthur?
I mean, shit. I don't know if I ever told you, but you know, them niggas really just was, you know, they put it down for the time. You know, they was rapping. They was rapping. You know, like they was rapping like the lifestyles that, you know what I'm saying, niggas from behind the scenes was living. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, you know, I never look. I'm gonna tell you something, cuz one time, nigga, we out there in Longs one time, right? And that's when the homie Jay Will was living. This a long time ago, man. Jay Will was living out there. My nigga Troy Benson, he was living out there. And my nigga Nate T, that's one of the big homies, you know what I'm saying, from the group. But we out there, we blowing one day. We smoking some joints one day and shit. And that nigga Bun, he probably ain't gonna ever remember it though, because came, like I guess he had just came downstairs. And shit, and you know, we greeted him, he greeted us or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Cuz got in the circle. And the nigga had put a joint in between his fingers and shit, right? So I'm like, man, what the fuck this nigga doing? You know what I'm saying? The nigga he didn't put a joint in between his fingers and shit. And he you know, he was like some shit like he was doing like this right here, nigga. A bunch of smoke came out the nigga mob and all that old shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nigga, that's a new way to smoke weed or something. You know, I don't.
Nigga made a hookah pipe out of
that nigga made a motherfucking. That nigga made a chimney. It was a chimney, nigga. That nigga smoke went everywhere, but see, that nigga probably ain't gonna even remember that shit, cause that shit was like, man, I wanna say that was like 90. Man, that was either like 90, 91.
Yeah.
Between 90 and 92, that's when that shit happened out there, man. We was all out there at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know it. Like, Bunny used to really move around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the Trill circles that, you know what I'm saying, everybody else moved around in.
Yeah.
You was subject to see him somewhere anywhere.
Yeah.
But, so UGK, yeah, it mean the most to PA, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They put us on the map. So, jump off the porch early, you get into sports, you're at school, you knock somebody out, you know what I'm saying? You mad you can't play no motherfucking football. But, when did you get locked up? And if you can speak on it, why?
Shit. Well, I got locked up, and my first time getting locked up, it was 1994, homie. I never forget. I left the world. I was coming from Longs and shit, and I'm walking. I got a tool on me, and my big brother and them, they coming from like, all right, I'm going. My mama was staying in Rampart at the time, so I got a big blue reversible bomber on. That bitch blue on the outside, on the inside, that whole plaid, gray, blue. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was on my best groove shit at that time, and but I'm walking and shit. I'm headed towards the crib to my mama's spot out there in Rampart, right? So
all right.
I get jammed up right there at the Boudin Hut. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, I get jammed up walking through the parking lot of the Boudin Hut. Laws roll up on the nigga, right? It was Groves police. So when Groves police roll up on it, but look, let me back up a little bit. So before that happened, like I say, I seen my brother and them, and we swapped some shit out. Boom. Cuz them was like, man, take this with you. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit up. So I grab everything. Boom. I'm mild by it. You know what I'm saying? I'm mild by it. So as soon as I get like right in front of the Boudin Hut, boom, here come the laws and shit. They stop a nigga, asking me where I'm coming from, all this, all that, right? So I'm letting them know, man, I'm just coming from the store, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So where you on your way to? I'm going to my mama's house in Rampart. Woo, woo, woo. So got anything on you? I'm like, nah, I ain't got shit on me. You know what I'm saying? So back then at that time, you know, I liked them 380s at the time. That was my, you know what I'm saying? That was my tool and shit. I liked them hoes. So I got a 380 on me. Nigga, I got 100 pockets in this hoe. You know what I'm saying? Big old motherfucker, hoodie, everything. You know what I'm saying? I got 100 pockets in this bitch. And so they pat me down, cuz. Boo, boo, boo. Mind you, nigga, I got 3 tools on me. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah. I told you the homie them, you know what I'm saying? They passed the shit to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put everything up, right? So boom. So and I think I was on juvenile probation at that time. I think I was, cause we used to steal cars and shit back then too. So they pat me down, right? So the Groves police don't find the shit, right? PAPD pulled up after the Groves law had patted me down. PAPD pulled up, and they had know the nigga from prior encounters or whatever, right? So
hold on right quick. So when Groves frisked you, they didn't find it.
Nah, they didn't find him. They didn't find it.
Okay, go ahead.
I got a big ass like blue bomber on, homie, heavy. That hoe had pockets everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And big deep ass pockets on the inside. So when the PAPD pulled up, one of the laws that jumped out, he like I say, he know the nigga from, you know, prior encounters or whatever. So I'm like, man, what's up? They were like, y'all pass searched him? And the law was like, the Grove law was like, yeah, we pass searched him. He was like, nah, y'all gotta pass search y'all gotta pass search him again. So I'm gonna pass search me again, right? But this time the PAPD law pass search me. They find the tools on me, right? Cuff a nigga up, they send a nigga off. I go to TYC, I stay in TYC a little second. I get out, that was in 93. I get out February, I never forget, I get out of TYC February 4th, 1994, homie. You know what I'm saying? I get out February 4th, 1994. I get out, you know what I'm saying? But I'm around like, when I'm in TYC, nigga, I'm around like, you know, I'm around all these niggas from Houston, Dallas, you know, all these big cities and shit. These niggas got gold teeth in their mouth and all this old shit, you know what I'm saying? They showing pictures, big whips and everything. You know, nigga wasn't on that kind of shit before he got locked up, you know what I'm saying? All the nigga knew was old English, Chucks, gangster Nikes, gangster Reeboks, Dickies and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And they're doing a little squabbling from time to time, you know what I'm saying? So,
You used to drink them 40s?
yeah, you know, nigga, stay at B Wheelhouse, nigga, on them 40s, nigga, you tripping. You know what I'm saying?
How many 40s you drank in a day?
Oh, nigga, I can't even tell you. I can't even remember. I know we used to go through. I know we used to go through at least a case down there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Between all of us, I know we used to go at least again.
So, would you say you used to drink about 5-6 40s by yourself a day?
Hell nah.
Damn it.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna be lying like a motherfucker.
I'd say I would.
I'm gonna be lying like you know what I'm saying? I used to really like drinking that plug, that Thunderbird. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Yeah, that used to be really my go-to. I might drink me a couple of 40s and shit, but I'm gonna go get me some of that Thunderbird, nigga, with that orange Kool-Aid or that grape Kool-Aid in that hoe, and go that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
And go act in the goddamn pool after a nigga drank a fifth of that shit.
You know, man, cuz I ain't gonna lie though, my nigga, I wasn't no demon like that when I'm under the influence, man. When I'm fucked up, my nigga, I like to chill. You know what I'm saying? I like to get up under something soft, nigga, and you know what I'm saying, work my one. You know, do my thing. You dig? I only trip when tripped on. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't no nigga like, cause I'm feeling myself, nigga. I'm finna. I don't like that. I don't want to be fucked with when I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Right, so I used to hate it when my niggas them niggas get, you know what I'm saying, them niggas get out their body when they get drunk, you know what I'm saying? They'll trip with you and each other and with whoever, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really like that kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? But
so that gun charge, you only did a year in juvenile for that, or
yeah,
how did that go?
I did. I went in there for 6 months. I went in that hole for 6 months. Yeah, I went in that bitch for 6 months. I got out, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I wasn't even out long with that, cause I kind of like steered away from, like, you know, I was still ripping my shit, you know what I'm saying? But nigga, I wanted to see what, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to see what getting this money was like, nigga. I want me some motherfucking gold teeth and a slab, you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
So I fuck around and I pick up that sack, you know what I'm saying? And I wind up getting popped in that same year I got out in February. I wind up getting popped and by June, some shit like that. I get popped in June, and they give me probation. I had got 6 years deferred probation, and that was on. I got out October 31st, my nigga. On a Friday, I got out October 31st, nigga, and 1994 from the county jail, and nigga, I violated that shit that next month. My brother them was telling me, man, just take the time, woo. I'm like, nigga, fuck that, nigga. I'm going home. You know what I'm saying? Cause my brother them was in there fighting a Fed case at that time. You know what I'm saying? Cuz he went down for 15 in the Feds. So I wound up getting out, but then I wound up going right back. You know what I'm saying? Like right after Thanksgiving in '94, I went back and I hit TDC at the end of '94, beginning of '95, homie.
How old were you then?
Shit, I was like, what, 18, 19? 18.
So you hit the penitentiary at 18, 19. Would you say TYC and the boys' home kind of got you prepared for what you ran into when you got there?
Yeah, pretty much. You could say that. You know what I'm saying? you could pretty much say that, but on a bigger scale. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because a nigga already hearing these stories about the penitentiary and all this and all that. You know what I'm saying? And you know my uncles on my mama's side, you know, all them niggas, you know what I'm saying, penitentiary, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, them niggas stay on a nigga roll about, nigga, you keep doing what you're doing, this and that, you gonna wind up where I been and where I'm at and all this and all that, you know.
Right.
But you know, a nigga young, a nigga ain't trying to hear that shit, you know. And man, cause I finally got I make it to the big leagues, nigga. I catch that motherfucking chain. Me, Peter Weed, John Rice, Ahmad, my nigga out of BMT, my nigga K Brew. You know what I'm saying? We all hit TDC. We all on the bus together. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna stand front and tell you. You know, I ain't gonna say I wasn't scared. I was just scared of the not knowing, like you know what I'm saying? Because the way I was hearing this shit, man, it's like this, it's like that. So I'm already on 10 in that whole, like, I'm on some aggressive shit. Like, you can't look at me no any kind of way, nigga. You can't ask me too many questions. You can't, you know what I'm saying? None of that. You know what I'm saying?
What unit y'all hit?
Well, you know, they had just opened up this little holiday unit. They had opened up holiday, and then we went through a unit called it was terror unit at the time. We went through transit through there, and then we went open up a spot right here by the town called the Gifts unit. They had just opened up the Gifts unit.
I remember that.
Yeah, and I did, like, on that 4, I did 22 months on the 4, right? And
okay.
I came home in 9/6, and I started getting to it, you know what I'm saying? I've been in there with all these niggas now I see what it is. Yeah, I was doing a little, you know, from time to time, I might have to squabble and all that, but it wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing to make no noise about it. Like, I was just knocking niggas' ass out and all that old, you know what I'm saying? You know how that shit niggas put on, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't none of that, you know, but I got my issue, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't no hoe in that hoe.
Already?
Yeah.
When you first got there, was they doing heart checking back then?
Yeah, and let me tell you about this shit, cuz, you know what I'm saying? See, niggas only respect what they fear, you dig? You know what I'm saying? These niggas, you know what I'm saying? These niggas pick and choose who they crip with, pick and choose who they blood with, pick and choose who they, nigga, you niggas ain't finna put y'all hands on me. Ain't no none of that cracking out, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I don't know you niggas, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you might have had a few niggas in there who knew a nigga, you know what I'm saying, from the town and shit like that let niggas know, like, man, that's such and such. Nah, I don't mean about that, whatever, right? But nigga, I wasn't going for it, nigga. I'm picking up pens, pencils, nigga, whatever. You know what I mean, nigga? Yeah, we ain't finna be, nigga, I ain't finna be your punching bag. I ain't finna be none of that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna be doing none of that, low. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they was doing that shit, you know what I'm saying? It was a few niggas, you know, on the spots that I went to, they was doing it, but like other on units, you know what I'm saying? Because when I went down the first time, I ain't just hit no unit. You know what I'm saying? You can still write from penitentiary to penitentiary at that time. You can still write niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? So niggas was writing a nigga, letting the nigga know what the business was or whatever. You know, who here, who there, whatever. Cuz say what's up. You know what I'm saying? Homie say what's up. You know, shit like that. You know, and just keep your chest out and your chin up, nigga. You know what it is. You know. So I did that, you know.
What made them stop allowing the inmates to write one another? Was it something occurred and they pulled back on it, or what?
Yeah, shit, yeah, niggas was getting down in that bitch. Mainly them motherfucking Mexicans, nigga. The Mexicans was putting in some major work in that hoe, you know what I'm saying? Taking motherfuckers' ass out the game up in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? So they quit that inmate, that correspondence shit. They quit that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So in that first 22 months, your first time in TDC, about how many squabs you say you had?
Man, maybe 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing too explicit, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying, mixed them up a little bit and got out the way, you know what I'm saying? That's when a nigga really found out about, you know what I'm saying, about this Crip shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got, like I said, you got different sets up in that hole, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of niggas use their Crip card to eat off of or sit behind you, you know what I'm saying? While shit getting gangster, you know what I'm saying? These niggas will sit behind the blue team because they know they got a whole car, you know, to ride with them and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But man, when I seen how that shit was operating, cause I immediately, I ain't never just truly been no follower, no way, you know what I'm saying? I followed my niggas that I grew up and threw up with, you know what I'm saying? But niggas on lock, cause I'm not, you know, cause I'm always been a nigga, you know what I'm saying, nigga? My name mean everything to me, you know what I'm saying? And I believe in karma. I believe in all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And nigga, I'm not gonna just be up in this bitch on some unnecessary shit, you know what I'm saying, nigga? I'm trying to go my nigga ass home, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. What's some of the
worst shit you seen in that first 22 months, that 22 month stint you seen, the 22 month stint you did? What's some of the worst shit you seen?
Well, I seen, that's when the locks and socks was cracking out back then. I seen one morning, nigga, we going to breakfast, you know what I'm saying? And some essays, some shit was said, and and they were trying to say that an old school black man done this shit. And we coming out for breakfast one morning, nigga, it's a whole trail of blood, you know what I'm saying, on the slab, you know what I'm saying, like walking out the D-Space salad port or whatever, you know what I'm saying, essay done hit. They done jumped on an old school black man, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they throw the motherfucking locks and socks and shit all on top of the building and all this old shit here. Went on by their business, so
they worked them over with them locks and the socks.
Oh yeah, they fucked him up. And then kind of find out he wasn't even the one that said nothing, but we was on some, man, you know what, fuck this shit, nigga. They call Rick, nigga, we gonna, you know what I'm saying, we suiting up, booting up, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, my nigga, I was in that whole, you know, I was a rascal, but I wasn't no nigga that didn't listen, you know what I'm saying? I always listen to motherfuckers older than me, you know what I'm saying? And I can pick up on shit like, well, nigga, you telling me this, but you showing me this type shit. So, like, right. if it was a nigga that was older than me trying to tell me something positive, but you doing some other shit, nigga, I wasn't rocking with that whole ass shit, nigga. I'm gonna get at you too, type shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
So what popped off once y'all got suited and booted?
Yeah. So we out there on the yard and shit, and we out there on the yard, and it's like a standoff. It's like a, you know what I'm saying? You got blacks over here, Mexicans over here, you know what I'm saying? You got the whites over there, you know what I'm saying? And when the law seen that shit, you know what I'm saying? They like came from everywhere, like, you know what I'm saying? So you got laws with gas guns, you got laws walking on the yard, you know what I'm saying? Making everybody sit down, and you know what I'm saying? Put their hands behind their back and all this old kind of shit here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, taking you and walking you back in, and they taking the Mexicans and putting the Mexicans in one section and putting us in one section, and you know what I mean? They just like split the shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was
so they sent some shit was finna pop off.
Yeah, they sent some shit was finna pop off. That was like my first experience on some shit, but then through the years, when I went back, cause I've been to the penitentiary 4 times, homie. You know what I'm
Come on,
saying?
man.
I
Well,
got
look
3
out, my nigga,
numbers.
look, I
Huh?
appreciate you coming through today. We gonna get deeper into your story, but I know you got a busy day,
Yeah.
and I think we're gonna wrap up right there. But we're gonna pick back up, man,
For
and
sure.
get off into that.
For
You
sure.
say you been to the penitentiary 4 times?
Yeah. 3 numbers though.
Damn it.
One of the times it was on a violation. But like you say, we get into that.
Well, look, do me a favor, man. If you got any shout outs, you know what I'm saying? Anybody you want to shout out, let's do it right now. And give them your social sites so they can follow if they want to follow.
Shit, man, I'm really just shouting out to the town, you know what I'm saying, and surrounding areas, and anybody else who know a nigga that's watching, you know what I'm saying, niggas I done been on lock with. You know how y'all rock with a nigga, how I rock with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Chill, nigga, you know, I just shut down my Facebook page, so that's over with. Some crazy shit cracked off of that, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even...
Damn, man.
Yeah, I ain't even... We'll get into it, though. But, yeah, man, I got a little Instagram, solid underscore, 5259. I mean, 529 right now, but I'm finna switch up a bunch of shit, man. So a lot of shit finna change for the niggas, man. For a groove nigga, man. A lot of shit finna change, man. So I want y'all niggas to keep y'all heads up, man. Make all the right moves, man. Fuck with the homie Hezeleo, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cuz gonna get you on some righteous shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned, man, because it's finna go down, man. Real.
West Side, TJ McGirt, and all them boys.
Yeah.
Say, man,
Yeah.
all y'all hustlers and y'all gangsters from the town, tap in, man. It's about
You
to
know
go
what it
down.
is? Yeah.
Trill Stories, man.
100, man.